Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel, and we're just gonna do a little bit of a spend the day with me. I am in my winter coat, as you can see, because it's currently snowing outside. I feel like you can't really tell in the windows, but it is snowing. It's not like super coming down like really heavy, but it's enough to be cold, you know. It's like 30 degrees outside and it's quite chilly, so the sky is gray. But I am actually on my way to a lady's house because I am lettering or calligraphing ornaments for a non-profit, because they take orders and they sell them and they raise money for I forget what charity it is, but it's something that they do every year, and I was suggested as someone who can do like lettering and stuff, so I was the person that they contacted, and so I'm going to her house. I have around, or maybe just under, like 30 ornaments to do today, and then I might have more orders towards actual Christmas, but they're like memorial ornaments, so like in memory of, you know, someone's dad if they passed away, or you know, if they just want like a family ornament with like their family name and the year, that kind of thing. So I'm doing that. I am listening currently to Harry Potter 3 on Audible. I have, I think, just under 4 hours left, thereabout, somewhere around there. That sounds right in my head. So I have that, and then I did bring my Big Fat Fake Marriage by Charlotte Stein with me. I'm on page 50, and it says 288 pages, so it's relatively short, which is always good. And so far it's really funny, it's really sweet. I've actually laughed out loud a couple times, so that's always good. This one is about a American man named Henry Samuel Beckett, or Beck as they call him, and basically he's like this 37-year-old man, never dated, never been married. He's just kind of not a loner, but in that way, sorry if you hear my windshield wipers going. He's kind of a loner, and he gets cornered by this jerk in their publishing house office, and he's like, so are you married? Have you have a girlfriend? What's going on? And the guy's just kind of a jerk. And Beck lies, and he's like, yeah, I have a wife, because he was panicking. And he's like this super, super nice guy, and he feels terrible about lying. And Connie is his neighbor and a mutual friend, like a friend of a friend. And so she hears him, or sees him like being all grumpy, and he's never like that, and she's like, what in the world, what's going on? So he bakes her this cake, and he's like, sorry if I scared you when I was grumpy, because he's just that kind of person. And then and then she's like even like more weirded out, so she goes to knock on his door to kind of like fix the problem, and she sees like all these faces of these women cut out from like magazines and stuff, and she's like, oh my word, he's a serial killer. So then he's like trying to convince her, no, I'm not, I actually lied to my coworker, and I'm trying to basically make up a wife. And so now we're getting to the point where they're at this party for this publishing house that he works at. She's an aspiring writer, so she's there, and the jerk is like, who's this chick? You're talking to a woman? Who are you, Beck? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And then Connie's like, well, yeah, of course he's talking to me, I'm his wife. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And then they're gonna go on this writing retreat, and I think it has the one bed trope, which is always fun. I feel like some authors that I've read before have not done that well. Like, they haven't had the tension or the angst. It's just immediately like a scene I have to skip, where I'm like, okay, let's have some tension. Bring back some yearning, y'all. Okay, not everyone just wants you to skip into the spice. That's bring back the tension and the yearning. Readers do want that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. That's kind of the rundown. I assume most people know what Harry Potter is. I'm not going to give you the whole synopsis of The Prisoner of Azkaban. If you've seen the movie, you've read the book, you know. So there's that. But I do have like a 45-minute drive to her house. I'm sure if there was a British person watching right now, they'd be clutching their pearls. And yeah, so I'm gonna drive to her house, and then I'm gonna do those ornaments, and I might take you along on my little side quest for the day just to see, and I'll show you kind of what the ornaments look like and stuff. I think that'll be fun. And yeah, then I have church service tonight, and tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I do work, but I'm not gonna take you along with me. Obviously I can't, but I think I am going to end the vlog probably tonight when I get back from church, or whenever I'm done with my little errands and stuff. So this is the longest intro ever, sorry, but yeah. All right, so I finished the ornaments. I'll post a photo right here. They turned out so cute. I do have to go back probably next week and the week after because people will be sending in their orders, but we're gonna go into Target and we're gonna look at the book section because I'm in a different town, so the book selection might be a little bit different than mine. I feel like my city, for whatever reason, just does not have the greatest book selection for Target or Walmart. They both suck. Other towns have it way better, so we're gonna go in and see what they have, if they have anything different. And I think their buy two get one is still ongoing, so possibly. I have tip money I can use, okay? Okay? So I didn't get any books. There wasn't actually a whole lot that I saw that I really wanted, and I didn't want to just buy books just to buy books, you know? So there's that. Self-control. Good job, Chantel. But I did find this little vest. It's so cute. I think I might wear it on Saturday because my dad and his girlfriend are doing like a little Friendsgiving at their new house. So I think I might wear that. Really cozy. And then I got Jingle Blend Trail Mix. That'd be kind of fun. My mom and I both like to snack, so I figured we could watch a movie or something, or maybe while we put up the tree on Friday night after, or tomorrow night, whenever we do it, that we could eat some trail mix and probably some popcorn. I got a peppermint crunch hot cocoa bomb. I probably could make my own. I have all the things to make my own. Didn't feel like it. Got a marshmallow mug hugger. It's also peppermint. I just like was in the mood for peppermint. Probably because it's so cold outside and it's snowing. And then I have a hot chocolate spoon. I probably won't use all of this together because it's a lot. But then I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, that they're discontinuing the Hawaiian shaved ice Alanis. So I got 4 because I figured if it's not true, then whatever. I drink Alanis regularly anyway, even though it's probably so terrible for me. But if it is true and they're not continuing on with that flavor, if they discontinued it, then well, I get to have a few of them, and yeah, so that's my little haul. I do need to go to Walmart though because I need to get deodorant. So I'm gonna go to Walmart. I probably will look at the book section there just to see. I just felt like this book section was really picked over, probably because of the deal, and it's, you know, gonna be Black Friday and all that stuff, so people are out and about shopping. It was pretty busy in there. I was really trying not to show people, so it was very minimal. of what I recorded, just because, you know, although it's a public setting, I still want to be respectful of people's privacy, and there was like children and stuff, and I don't want to just put random children in my videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart, get some deodorant. If I do look at the book section, I'll show you guys that.
Same song every single time. You know what it was? What? It was Savage Garden.
So I went into a little boutique here in town. They sell like all olive oil products and like emu oil products, and I got myself and two of my coworkers a little holiday themed chapstick holder that we can put on our aprons. So I think I kind of want this one. So cute. And then there's a little Santa one. So those three, are they cute? They're so cute. I kind of like this one because it has cookies on it, but like the bows. I have to get out of my car and get that eventually. But the two flavors that they dropped are Holiday Punch and Warm Vanilla. The 2 cents for like, they have more scents, but those are the two that were in those particular little things, and I didn't want to ask if I could switch them out because they were kind of busy and stuff, and I didn't really want to record in there anyway. So I'm just awkward when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't like, people recording themselves is not big here in the area that I live because it's still very rural, and like people would be weirded out if they just saw me like recording myself. So yeah, but I did get those, and it's really cute, and I'm really excited to try the Holiday Punch. It's more of a scent than a flavor. I feel like most of their lip balms, they have it where it's a scent, not a flavor, which I kind of like. It's not flavored. I like that's just kind of the natural oils and the whatever, everything that they use in there to emulsify and stuff. So yeah, that's that. I am going to go to a bakery, hopefully it's still open, and maybe get a pastry for the ride home. It's literally snowing so bad. Let me show you. Like, it is snowing so bad. But yeah, I will update you when I have an update.
Executioner, McNair, he's an old pal of mine.
Okay, so I am finally back home after the longest drive of my life. I just feel like I was driving in the snow forever and ever. It took me like an hour and a half to get home. Usually it's only about 45, 50 minutes. So that's how bad it was. I was going like 36 the whole way when usually it's 65. Yeah, but I did get to listen to a bunch of the Harry Potter audiobooks. So I was on page like 321, I think, and now I'm on page 404. So I listened to quite a bit, and I only have 31 pages left. And I did end up reading a little bit of My Big Fat Fake Marriage. So I think I read about 23 pages of this. So I will obviously update my reading tracker for today. I probably will read a little bit more of this. It's 4:44 in the afternoon, and I'm just gonna do some reading and kind of just relax a little bit after driving in the snow and being tense and scared that I was gonna slide off into the ditch. There was a car in the ditch. So I'm gonna finish Harry Potter 3, and then I will continue on with My Big Fat Fake Marriage. I just love this world. It's so fun. I just leave the end of each book feeling so happy. And I know the later books are probably much more sad. I haven't read all of those through yet. This is my last book that I needed to reread before I could go on to the next book, which is a brand new book for me. But yeah, 5 stars. I just love this world. I mean, I know technically it's modern world, but it is different. Yay! I'm so happy to have completed another book. Oh my goodness. Even if I only complete 2 or 3 books in November, that's still good. So I'm gonna move on to my big fat fake marriage. I'm not going to record me reading it just so this clip isn't like 14 minutes long, but I will update you on my thoughts when I have more. Okay, so it's currently 9:24 at night, and I just got back from church. I had my dinner, so I'm all ready to kind of just get cozy for the night, do some more reading. But I just want to show you some of the books I got from my library's secondhand bookshop that I showed you. So I did get the 2 books that I showed you in the clip, which are Wild Storm and Crashing Heat by Richard Castle. These are Derek Storm and Nikki Heat books, and I'm in the middle of both series, but right now they're both, I need to read the book of them together, working together, so I continue on with both of their series. So, but then I got Everblaze and Flashback. These are Keeper of the Lost Cities books. This is book, what book is this one? Book 3. And then this is book, they put it right on the thing, so I can't see which one it is. Or no, sorry. Book 3, book 7, I think. I have books 1, 6, and 8, I think, or 5 and 8. So I'm slowly trying to collect all the books for that series. I am in the middle of book 1, and I'm really liking it. It's a cute middle grade series, so I wanted to read it so I could see if it was worth recommending to children that I know, because I know quite a few families with that age bracket for kids, and I like to stay up to date on series to make sure that they're appropriate or actually good. You don't want to recommend some kid who doesn't even like reading a series and it's not even a good series and they continue to hate reading. So yeah, but I'm gonna add those to my bookshelf, and then I will get into my PJs and we'll do some reading. Here's my outro. I forgot to film one last night. I got to 87 pages of my big fat fake marriage, and I did read a little bit of When in Rome by Sarah Adams. So yeah, overall it was a really good day, and I had a lot of fun taking you along with me. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. That would help me out so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.